Hey yo, what's going on guys? It's your boy Tabs, and of course you guys know that. Welcome back for another video. Today in this video I want to talk about something I haven't spoken about in a long time, and that's that SelectFire.cc does have a active developer known as Otter. If you guys want to support SelectFire, all you got to do is use SelectFire and also join the Discord, which both will be linked down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for waiting and all that kind of stuff. But as you guys know, me as somebody that is doing YouTube and doing cheating and stuff like that, I gotta say before we go any further, like free cheats, including SelectFire, and like 99.99% of all free cheats out there that are internal cheats are not going to be the best for trust factor. You're going to have to use your own injector. We do include a link to Kitten Popo's injector off of UC, but again, some people say that they get away with using it and they don't have trust factor issues, and then other people say the complete opposite. So I do got to give you a warning. This is a use at your own risk cheat. Some people say that it's worth using. Some people don't really like free cheats. And again, I'm going to tell you, if you guys want a cheap alternative, Midnight, Cartel Cheats, Inuria for the more expensive side. If you want an external, I'm going to tell you to go to High Minded. High Minded is a very good external cheat that costs €20 a year to use, and it is a German cheat. It's been around since 2012. They've done CSS and CSGO. So that's all I have to say. I just want to round up and say that this is probably your best option in terms of a free cheat. It is Osiris, but it is updated for you and things added. We finally added things back like draw FOV, proper skin changer updates, and all that kind of stuff. So it is worth using, and I'm going to show you now how to download it, inject it, and use it. And again, I'm just giving you that warning. Free cheats are free. They don't have a lot of security put into them. So if you're worried about getting a ban, please be smart. Never use it on your main, and always use a paid cheat when there is one available to you and one that you want to use that does give you green trust factor. Because at the end of the day, free is free and paid is always going to be much better. But let's hop into it.
Hard drive loaded, lost, double encoded, what? Zip up all your
So the first thing you want to do is hit the link at the top of the description. Again, this is going to bring you to SelectFire's website. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can literally go to your search browser and just type in SelectFire. When you do that, you'll be coming across this basically, and all you got to do is click on that button right there. I was going to say type that out, but there you go. You'll be brought over to SelectFire's website. This is the website that I host and run. And again, you can look at here, you can figure out how the cheat works, and you can see some reviews from other YouTubers. You can see the statistics, which I got to be honest with you, I have to update this. It's at 33 updates now and like 50 plus featured videos. And I think on last update alone, we had over 200,000 downloads. So this is definitely wrong, but that's the way it is. You can go over and join the Discord if you feel like supporting us. And if you need help from the community, definitely a good way to do that. We have an FAQ page. If you want to know frequently asked questions about the cheat, you can click this button right here and it will load up the VAC protection, injection steps, manual updates, and crashing. You can also see the staff team. And if you go back and hit download, what it's going to do is bring it over to the download page. It's going to tell you got to disable your antivirus. It'll tell you all about false positives. And then you can see config, software, and setup, all that here. And you'll see your download center. So the first thing you're going to want to do is disable your antivirus. I've already done so because I use something called Bitdefender. And a lot of people don't think I'm being honest with this. So I'm going to open security settings for Defender, and you can see it is not running. So disable that, download SelectFire, unzip SelectFire, download the injector that is linked, close Steam, launch the injector, wait for the game to load, inject, and good to go. So from there, you're going to get the DLL as well as the injector. You're going to download this here. So version 4.3 will probably lower your trust factor, but you won't get banned. Here we go. We're going to hit download on that. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I'm not ruining this account, but it is the account that was logged into. So I am in insecure mode right now, as this is a high tier prime account. Now, once you have everything set up, you're going to follow those instructions by launching CS Ghost. It's going to set up everything for you, wait for the game to load, and then just choose SelectFire for your injection. Because I'm not actually logged into my UC account and I have no idea what my login is for it, I am going to be using Process Hacker for this example. Please do not use Process Hacker to do this. This is a horrible idea if you're actually trying to play online. I am in insecure mode, as I had mentioned before, so I am going to be using Process Hacker for this example, just because I already have it downloaded. And honestly, if you do have Process Hacker downloaded, make sure it's just never on while you're injecting a paid cheat. Most paid cheats will flag you as trying to crack their software if you are using it, which is, I mean, that's just the way she goes. So we're going to go up here and we're going to search for CSGO. We're going to right click here. I'm going to go miscellaneous, inject DLL. You can see we have SelectFire here from today downloaded. We're going to hit open. And there you go. We've injected the new version of SelectFire. Let's hop into a offline match and check it out. All right, as you can see, we are now in an offline match. So we're going to open the menu with the insert key on your keyboard. I'll try to show you this as best as possible. I apologize for my chat and everything being on screen, but here is my keyboard. Your insert key on your keyboard might be placed different, but generally mine is here. So if I click this button, my menu is going to open and close. your key generally would be near the top right of your keyboard, or if you have a larger keyboard, it's just going to say INS on the key, and it'll be somewhere in like this area here if you had a keypad extended. It honestly, I'm now realizing how stupid that was to show you that because my keyboard has no fucking letters. But with the menu open, we can see legit visuals, miscellaneous, and config here. What I'd like to mention is if you do open your config directory and it is different from the previous version of SelectFire, just grab your old config and drag it into there. As you guys can see, it even updated live on screen, and your old configs should work without an issue. So if we click that and click load selected, you'll see that my config loaded from the previous version of SelectFire. And if we go and hop on here, there we go. We can have my old visuals all set up and everything like that. So we can hop off here and we're good to go. You would see that it did actually reset all of my gun stuff. So I did want to point out that if this is not the first time you're using SelectFire, you're going to have to redo your legit bot settings. It's just because of the new recoil compensation system, because as you guys know, that default Osiris doesn't actually have RCS. It's all built in. It doesn't have these setups here. But I'll give you an example of a quick little config. So here we go on rifles, the AK. We do have draw FOV back. We have friendly fire, visible only, scoped only. We're going to turn that off. Hitbox, we're going to do nearest, ignore smoke, ignore flash. FOV, we're going to do like a 1.90. We are going to enable it for the AK-47. Your smoothing, we can put it at like a 55. Kill shot on, between shots on. Recoil control system, recoil ignore shots, you're going to put that to 1. We're going to do horizontal. You could do that at max 100, 100 or 1.0. And then this is what that should look like with rifles once these guys are in. As we can see, aimbot is working absolutely fine. So the reason for that change, again, like I'd mentioned, is because of the new recoil control system. The legit bot had to be fully redone, and also the menu is much different. So we can see this build was actually done in April, but we haven't really released anything yet because we've been focusing on other things. So this is build of April 30th, right before May, and we are in May now, but nothing's really changed too much. We have trigger bot and anti-aim here, as well as if you go over to your visuals, everything is the same. We have a few other things added in terms of your general ESP, but it's not anything to go the raving home about. We have chams, glow, etc. set up here. In miscellaneous, you still have everything here in MISC that you had before. Even the aspect ratio is still here. And if we go over to visuals, once again, skins have now been added to the visuals tab, and you can do everything here. Again, this is not something that necessarily I like, but skin changers seem to be safer for trust factor than inventory changer. So inventory changer has been removed from SelectFire. And all around, as long as you're not being dumb about it, you are going to do just fine in terms of this. I know a lot of people love inventory changers. It's just skin changers are much easier to use and much easier on your trust factor. So anyways, we can go to paint kit here and we can see all of the AKs. So we're going to add whatever we want here. And then so we see the ops there. So what we're going to do is, because we have an AK, we're going to do AK-47. It should show AKs first, which I should mention. But either way, you can click that and click update. We do have to enable it, obviously. Update, and there you go. So it is a skin changer. It does still show you a preview and all that. It's just that the skin changer, inventory changer battle, it's just, skin changer is just so much easier. And I hope you guys are okay with that, but it's not being changed. So you do have the skin changer now. Everything works on that end of the spectrum. Aimbot, absolutely no problems now. RCS, still working great, as you can see. It's so surprising that like SelectFire as a free cheat is still better than most free cheats you get on the market. Obviously it is Osiris. I've never not claimed for it to be anything but Osiris, but it does have other things added to it, and it is built for you, for those lazy people that just don't want to download, you know, from UC and compile yourself. Anyways, guys, that is SelectFire's update. Again, it's not crazy. It's a free cheat. But at the end of the day, I know that you guys have been asking for some of the stuff like draw FOV to be changed, and we had issues with the inventory changer causing crashes, and also just having trust issues with that. So if you do find an injector that works for you, doesn't cause red trust, SelectFire should be absolutely okay for you guys to use in prime matchmaking. And I'll be testing very, very soon, as I am going to be having an injector made for my own purposes to be able to do this kind of stuff for you guys and do free cheat videos. Anyways, my name's Tabs. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, bros. Peace.
What?